Good morning. I'm Diane Welch. We're here at the Hampton B. Allen Library. And today for our adult program, we're going to do a tomato pie. So we have our ingredients here ready. And actually, we should have done it when my tomatoes were just coming off fresh. These are purchased from a local grocery store, and so they're not quite as good or flavorful. But we have our ingredients ready, and so we're going to put our pie together. Okay, for our tomato pie today, we have our ingredients ready. As I said, I bought a pre-baked pie shell, and so we just go ahead and put it in the oven and get it ready, and put the little fork holes in there to keep the pie crust flat. Our tomatoes, this recipe calls for a half a cup of onion, a cup of mozzarella cheese, a cup of shredded cheddar cheese, and a cup of mayonnaise. So, and this was a recipe that Phoebe used years ago for her board members, and they absolutely loved it. Now I've modified it a little bit because Phoebe used some spices in hers, and so I use more of a plain, and my family seems to enjoy that. Okay, we're going to start off with a cup of mayonnaise. Okay, and then a cup of the cheddar cheese shredded, and then a cup of mozzarella cheese. And we're just going to mix that together. Just mix that together. I hope everyone is having a good day. Caroline suggested that we do this tomato pie, and so I hope it'll be something that everyone will be interested in. And for the tomatoes, in preparation for them, you just slice them, put a little salt on them, put them on a paper towel, and let them drain. So you don't want a lot of moisture in your pie shell. Now, like I said, these are a little bit. They're a little bit hard. They're not ideal for what we're doing, but we're going to use them anyway. And you could just chop them up a little bit if you wanted to try it that way. I put a little bit of salt on there to draw the moisture out. Okay, and we're just gonna put them in our pie shell like this. And I'm going to use all. Okay, and then we're going to do our onions, and this is a half a cup of onion, just chopped up pretty fine. Brenda Gant is my hero. I love to watch her, and she does everything from start to finish. Peeling the vegetables or chopping them or whatever, so you'll see just exactly how she does it. Okay, we'll put our onion on there like so, and just spread it around. Now Phoebe added spices in here as well. I didn't do that. Okay, and then we're going to take our mixture. We've got pretty well mixed up, and we're going to add it. And I just kind of add it like this and then spread it together. And this is a good dish to have with your other vegetables and things. going to just spread it around some. Let me get my, excuse me just a minute. All right, I'll just spread it. And once we get this completed, we're going to put it in a 350-degree oven. And we're going to cook it for at least 30 minutes. Just kind of watch it. Like Brenda says, you can tell when it's done because it'll be bubbly. And actually, you could put a crust on top of this, but when you see the finished product, it really does kind of make its own crust with the cheese and everything. So we've got that completed, and we're gonna stick it in the oven, and then we'll come back and take a look at our finished product. We have our tomato pie out of the oven now, so we're going to cut into it. I actually cooked it for 30 minutes, and let's see if that's gonna be enough. But we're gonna cut into it, and it really is not a bad idea to just give it a little bit of time to set up once you cooked it. But this is it's very cheesy, and this is what the finished product looks like. So, and we're gonna let the staff sample it, and they'll let you know what they think of it. But I hope that you've enjoyed this, and I hope that this will be a recipe that someone might be interested in using at a later date. And while this goes off from the pie thing, but let's just mention Irene Harrington, who is the author of The Suitcases, she's going to be our guest October the 4th, that will be on a Monday, talking about that book. But she is going to have a book signing at Speckled Paw that will be on October the 2nd. And we'll let you know about the exact time for that, but just to give people a heads up on that. And again, I hope that you will try this recipe and see how you like it. And thank you for being with us today.